This is Roxy, and she loves the summertime for a lot of reasons. And one in particular is because we make pork chops. And I'm talking about really righteous pork chops. Now, I know that you've had your fair share of dry, overcooked, no flavor chops, that all you have is some kind of slathering on the outside to make the flavor. Well, don't worry. I'm here to save the day with my fantastic Miller Lite prosciutto and pepper stuffed pork chops. So let's start this off first with a cold Miller Lite. Now, this is going to go in for the brine that we're going to make. Pork and chicken both take a brine incredibly well. We'll get in some sugar, some salt. All right, a little smashed garlic clove. There we go. Now, pork loves thyme, so a little dry thyme, dry mustard, mustard and pork, of course, a little red chili flake. And I think we could probably actually add a little more beer. So it'll take maybe 45 minutes, half hour to 45 minutes to brine. Okay? Mix all that, dissolve the sugar and the salt. Okay? Beautiful center cut, boneless chops. Hit the brine. Okay. So let's have the chops hang out here for a second. And while those are working, let's get into doing the peppers and onions. Okay? So, hot skillet, some Italian peppers. They'll be called a lot of different things. Sometimes cherry peppers, sometimes Italian peppers. Sometimes you'll find them chopped. These I chopped up. We'll get some red onion in as well. And some poblanos. Look at that. I'm going to just put a touch of salt on them to help sweat them. A little bit of black pepper. All right, got my pork board cleaned. And look at the peppers and the onions. Try to get all the bits out of there as I can because I don't want them to burn. But I do want to leave, look at all that flavor to the bottom of the pan. Okay, I'll let that hold out for a second. Now, I got the chops brining. They should just be about finished, but before we get into that, let's talk about prosciutto. Now, I'm going to give this a quick julienne chiffonade. Drop this in. Get some of the provolone in here. A little bit of heat from those peppers will help bring this all together. But how awesome is that? Okay. Now we'll pull them out. Shake off the excess. So this is what we're going to try to do is we're going to come right in here, okay, and then run the knife without going through the side of the chop, okay. Here's what we got. Nice small little hole, pocket open all the way through, checking where it's at. Fantastic. Now we'll grab some of this mixture. Takes a little bit of time, but it's worth it. Cram it right down in there. Now, pat the chops dry. Make sure we get off any of the excess that's on there. A little bit of veg oil in there. There's already a good amount of oil in there from the peppers cooking. That's what we're looking for. Okay. So depending on the size of the chop, it'll take anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes on each side to cook these. But what we'll do is we'll cook them both sides, come back, make an awesome pan sauce. I got to wash up. Do those look outrageous or what? Oh, my goodness. So I'm going to pull these out, just let them rest. In with a little bit of rosemary, just a touch, just to kind of perfume it. Now, this is called the Miller Lite prosciutto and pepper stuffed pork chop. Now I'm going to deglaze. There we go. All that flavor coming off. While that reduces down, some whole grain mustard. Oh, mustard, pork, beer coming together. Come on. Okay. We get a little whole grain mustard. And then some chicken stock. And this will just make an awesome pan sauce. There we go. And just let it reduce down. Let me mount this with a little bit of butter just to make it nice and silky. Now, I don't know which one I want, but I think this one has my name on it. Take a look at that. You are going to love this. You will be the hero of your next barbecue event. Grab a little spoon of this sauce right over the top. And here we go. You know what I say after a good chop like that? When it's grilling time, it's Miller time.